Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Padres look to complete the sweep and maintain their pace atop the division standings. Next. A Mexican-born lefty is the man on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-1. In the air out to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Tommy Pham. In past meetings with Julio Urias, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
2-0 now.
No strike.
Outside, 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1 pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. And again, a throw, a dive, but he's back. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Pham leads off first with one away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Pitch out, nothing doing. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch, skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. It's the Padres nothing, Dodgers coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, it's not an easy thing to do to get a sweep on the road. And hey, Dero, a 4-game sweep on a roadie, that's doubly tough to do.
Dan, that might happen once a year. Are you kidding me? To come into someone else's house and to steal 4 straight games? You imagine what that plane flight's going to be like if they steal this one?
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Machado waits on it. One down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third, Carter.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Will Myers.
Will Myers.
Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Well, it's been a lopsided series thus far, with the Padres dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
And this could be a wake-up call for this first-place team. No team in first place likes to get swept, so this could be a key game and also a key game in a divisional series.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. The pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Brian Dozier now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And he sends it the other way toward right center. On the move is Betts. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Mejia. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Here's the first pitch to him.
Look out, 1-1.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's the ball. I got to count 2-2.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Lifted in the air out to right. Betts giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Corey Seager, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2-2 count.
Pulled toward right center field. Myers is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Stepping in, Jock Peterson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So digging in now, Mitch Garver comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Matt Beatty. A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The set and the 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. And that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares.
Lagares.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Oh, man, definitely need to take another look at that one. This was straight over his head, and that's such a tough play because he really can't see it very well as he's going back. He picks it up at the last minute and makes a ridiculous diving grab. That was insane.
Digging in now for San Diego, Zach Davies. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1.
Ball. That's inside.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He flied out leading off the ball game. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1-0 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We've played 2.5. No score on the show.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, number 48.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gavin Lux is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there. 1-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Julio Urias.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Julio Urias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Too low. 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Nope.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So 2 on with 2 away, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
And it's fouled away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And in steps Manny Machado. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Another one sent foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer, number 13 for him on the year, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
The right fielder, number 4.
So here's Will Myers. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 1-0 San Diego. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter. Corey Seager comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball, that's in.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Peterson.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Peterson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Ball 2.
2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The catcher, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Garver. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High drive deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. Oh, he brought it back. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ross Stripling is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Two and two.
Outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Mejia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. Hit out towards second. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Juan Lagares. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Zach Davies. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here. Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Dodgers, the first baseman, Matt Beatty.
First delivery to him on the way. Matt Beatty is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The next 0-2. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. This for Machado down at third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 48.
Settling in now, Gavin Lux. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Dozier. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the pitcher,
Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Dodgers. Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. He'll come into play at .317. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Blake Trinan is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Junior.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
This is line to left. Peterson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And the pitch. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. Betts is there. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Ready once again, Manny Machado. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Machado now on 0-1. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. But they're up 1-0. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. That evens it up, 1-1. Two and 1 now to Mookie. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's out number 1.
The center fielder.
Good pitch
Number
right there to
35.
run the two-seamer in on his
Cody
hands and bunch him up.
Bellinger.
And an easy ground ball is the result.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So stepping in, Justin Turner. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Jesse Biddle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 80, Jesse Biddle.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Biddle is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's Will Myers. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. A strike, and it's 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Nobody out, runner on first. Glove by Turner. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
The catcher.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. He's set, and the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And it fouled off. Bases loaded here, nobody out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Hit hard back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The center fielder.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So a runner at third, two men are out, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. First pitch on its way.
Back outside.
The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And he fouls this one off. Two outs here with a runner at third. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the one. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. Padres lead it 2-0. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Myers is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Josh Peterson.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swing and a high chopper. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
So striding in, Mitch Garver, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now here it comes.
Ball, that's low.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matt Strom will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Hedges is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 18, Austin Hedges.
Into the box, Matt Beatty, as he grounds one briskly to short. Short way to Dozier, and the side is retired. Trouble averted there thanks to fine work from the Padre bullpen. 8th inning coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dylan Floro is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Austin Barnes will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Here comes the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
1-1.
Two out, nobody on. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The Friars are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
Up next to the Dodgers.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the pitch, and that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. From the stretch, in there at the letters 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Way outside, 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-2 Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Runner at second here with one man out. Popped him up. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Craig Stammen enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Cody Bellinger will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. Barnes isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Hey, guys, he's got to be shaking his head right there on the mound. He executed everything he wanted to in his game plan right there. Breaking ball below the zone, and he's able to dig that out for a base hit. He has to be frustrated right now.
Digging in once again, number 10. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Myers, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up. That comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. One and one. Here it is. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Two balls and two strikes to Corey Seager. The 2-2 pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Manny Machado, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
Machado.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Eric Hosmer. As he'll take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Joe Kelly is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kike Hernandez is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez. Now batting, the right fielder,
In now, Will Myers, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Brian Dozier at the plate. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Couple of walks for him thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1. Hey, 2.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hot shot toward third. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter.
And if you're thinking pinch hitter, here's what the Friars have left on the bench to choose from. Josh Naylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Padres. Number 22, Josh Naylor.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it is. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's now 3-2 San Diego. Kirby Yates takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
From the stretch.
That's the ball.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. You count.
It's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Hernandez is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Hernandez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The count now at 2-1. From the stretch, fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Count still full, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first base.
So stepping in, Matt Beatty, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
1-2.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
The bat, number 48.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
At the plate, Gavin Lux. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Splitter, 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He got him, and the Padres sweep their first-place division rivals.
And that's what he gets paid to do, shutting them down for another save. That's an even 100 for his career, so congrats are in order. I'm sure he's going to tuck that ball away and put it in his trophy room.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Padres came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Craig Stammen earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Kirby Yates earns the save out of the bullpen, his league-leading 45th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.